Why ignoring the new sound is like painting without blue. The era of digital expression is here. Imagine telling a painter they could use every color except blue. Or telling a poet that rhyming was cheating. That's the kind of creative restriction facing artists who embrace new digital tools in music production, whether it's auto-tune, AI, glitch processing, or genre fusion. But here's the reality. We're in the middle of a creative renaissance, and those who refuse to acknowledge this are already behind. The tools may be changing, but the mission is not to express something true. And for a new generation of artists, that truth is being transmitted through ones and zeros. Tools are not the enemy, stagnation is. Today's creators have more access than ever. You don't need $1 million studio to sculpt sound. You need a laptop, a vision, and a willingness to experiment. From auto-tune that turns pain into celestial harmonies to glitch art vocals that express emotional fragmentation better than words alone, these tools are not shortcuts. They are instruments of modern feeling. To reject them is to confuse the medium with the message. Would you tell Hendrix he cheated for using distortion? Or Kate Bush she wasn't authentic for using a Fairlight sampler? Exactly. From bedrooms to binary galaxies, there's a seismic cultural shift underway. Artists aren't just drawing from genres, they're melting them down. A beat may begin with trap drums, bloom into an orchestral swell, glitch into a hyperpop drop, and resolve with a single acoustic guitar. This isn't chaos, it's collage as philosophy. A sonic reflection of our fractured, multifaceted identities. The democratization of tools has allowed music to migrate from elite studios into bedrooms, basements, and backpacks. It's no longer about access, it's about intention. And the intention behind today's experimental, tech-augmented music is bold, raw, and deeply personal. Not fake, just new. One of the most persistent criticisms of this movement is that it's not real music, that it's all filters, no feeling. But that is a misunderstanding of both art and evolution. What critics often miss is that emotion is still the engine, the tools are just different. These aren't soulless machines, they're creative prosthetics that let the artist extend beyond traditional human limits. Where one person sees a plugin, another sees a paintbrush, and where one hears synthetic sheen, another hears clarity, precision, and a new language of expression. This isn't the death of authenticity, it's the next evolution. The end of genre, the rise of feeling. Genre was once a compass, now it's a cage. What's emerging today is music led by emotion, not category. An artist might pair folk storytelling with electronic pulses, or jazz phrasings over industrial noise. It's not about rebellion for rebellion's sake. It's about reflecting a complex world through complex sound. We're no longer asking, is this hip-hop or pop or electronic? We're asking, does this move you? That's the new standard, pioneering the inevitable. What we're seeing is a creative paradigm shift not unlike the invention of a synthesizer or the birth of digital photography. Those who clung to analog-only methods were eventually drowned out, not because their methods were wrong, but because they stopped evolving. To reject AI, vocal processing, or digital compositional tools today is not an act of purity, it's an act of limitation. Like painting with a palette half full, like composing with keys missing. The future doesn't ask for permission. It just arrives, and the pioneers of this movement are not asking if it's allowed. They're building with what they have and making something utterly new. This is what art has always done. At its core, art reflects the time in which it's made. We are living in an era of hyperconnectivity, data saturation, and algorithmic influence. The music we create reflects that complexity, sometimes smooth, sometimes glitchy, sometimes overwhelmingly digital, but always human. This is not the end of soul in music, it's the soul adapting. The question isn't whether this new wave is valid. The question is, are you open enough to hear it? Thanks for listening.
We don't play by the book, nah. We rewrite the sound, take the cracks in the mold and melt them down. From bedrooms to planets, we're stretching the range. They say we cheat the system. system. We just changed the game. 808s hum like a halo, pads in the back like a cello. They said real music's fading, we say nah, it just evolved, fellow. We blend the past with the future, slicing through like a scalpel. Got plugins in our pockets, still singing straight from the marrow. They call it fake, they call it lazy, but every wave we bend is crazy. This ain't just loops, this is vision. Sound is science, heart is mission. We break the mold, make it go, turn the pressure into soul. What they don't understand, they fear, but we're already next year. From silence, we sculpt our sound, worlds and ones and zeros now. We're not just making noise, we're building new ground. Took a little folk, mixed it with grime, lo-fi blues with a dubstep spine, country twang in a hype-hop frame. Why not paint with every shade of flame? Let them sneer, it's just too much, but we ain't here to play it safe. We're the kids with too much feeling and machines that make it great. Sound on fire, glitch desire, auto choir. Dreams get higher. Said we're soft, said we're fate, we sculpt our fate in 4K. We know they say too many filters, too machine, no soul, no struggle. All machine, but we've been crying in reverb, praying to plugins, crafting every drop like a heartbeat in code. This ain't just software, this is somewhere, this is our air. Break the mold, make it go, turn the pressure into soul. They don't understand, they fear, but we're already next year. From silence, we sculpt our sound, worlds and ones and zeros now. We're not just making noise, we're building new ground. It's not fake, it's future, not less, just newer. We don't fear the tools, we are the builders, we are the future.